How does the Cuban American community maintain its cultural identity in the U.S.? If you're curious about how the Cuban American community manages to keep their cultural identity alive in the U.S., you're about to discover some fascinating ways they do it. First, let's talk about the strong sense of Cuban identity that many Cuban Americans hold dear. Despite being in a new country, they maintain a deep connection to their Cuban heritage. This is evident in the way they celebrate their culture through music, dance, and art. Musicians like Chano Pozo and Celia Cruz introduced vibrant music styles such as rumba, mambo, salsa, and conga, which have become integral to American music and entertainment. Cuban Americans also preserve their cultural roots through their cuisine. Traditional Cuban dishes like arroz con pollo, ropa vieja, and empanadas are staples in many Cuban American households. These culinary traditions not only bring families together, but also serve as a reminder of their heritage. Religion plays a significant role as well. Many Cuban Americans are Roman Catholic, but some also practice syncretic religions like Santeria or Ifa, which blend Catholicism with traditional African religions. These religious practices help maintain a strong cultural identity and community bond. The community's cultural identity is further reinforced by their language. Spanish is widely spoken among Cuban Americans, especially in areas like Miami and Union City, New Jersey, where large Cuban American populations reside. This linguistic continuity helps keep their cultural heritage vibrant. Cuban Americans have also made significant contributions to American culture, particularly in the arts. Writers like Reynaldo Arenas, Cristina Garcia, and Oscar Huelos have enriched American literature with their unique perspectives. Visual artists like Emilia Palez have brought a diverse blend of South American, North American, African, and European elements to the art scene. In terms of community dynamics, Cuban American families often have a more matriarchal structure compared to traditional Cuban families, which are typically patriarchal. This shift allows women to have greater authority and independence, and children to enjoy more freedom. However, this does not mean they lose their cultural identity. Instead, it evolves to fit their new American lifestyle. Cuban Americans have established thriving communities in cities like Miami, Tampa, and Union City. These communities have experienced a profound cultural impact, with Cuban influences evident in local cuisine, fashion, music, and entertainment. For example, Miami's Little Havana is a hub of Cuban culture, with its vibrant street life, Cuban restaurants, and annual festivals like the Calle Ocho Festival. The preservation of Cuban genealogy has also become a major interest for many Cuban Americans. With the growth of interest in genealogy, many are now researching their family roots to preserve their Cuban and colonial heritage while adopting American culture and values. Lastly, cultural exchanges and diplomatic changes have helped strengthen the connection between Cuban Americans and their homeland. Events like the Cultural Expo at the John F. Kennedy Center for the Performing Arts in 2018, which featured Cuban and Cuban American artists, have fostered greater understanding and support for Cuban culture. In summary, the Cuban American community maintains its cultural identity through a rich blend of music, art, cuisine, language, and community traditions, ensuring that their vibrant heritage continues to thrive in the U.S.